Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is Jonathan. I'm actually known as I'll Be That 100 on these YouTube streets. Today, this video is all about the Real Housewives of Atlanta and all of their fashions for season 13 reunion. Let's get into it. Let's talk about it. All right, so we're gonna talk about the venue. We're not gonna stay on the venue too long, but it was a beautiful setup. When you talk about dungeon, it had the masquerade masks, it had all of the women stripper outfits when they was at Cynthia's bachelorette party, and I just thought the scenery was amazing. They did do a wonderful job. And let's not forget, all of these people that did the venue, all of the ladies, we are going through a pandemic. It's hard for people to get out there and get the right clothing that they want, the right nails that they want, the makeup done. Like, it's people out there that's scared to do their job. And no matter how much money a person is offering you, hey, do I take this money or do I worry about my family? So let's keep the pandemic in mind and let's not be too hard on the women. All right, so now let's get into it. All right, so I did see the photo for the reunion a couple of weeks back. It really wasn't giving me what it was supposed to give, so I really did not want to do a video on the women just standing up with the photo. I actually wanted to see them while they were sitting down, how the dress looked while they were standing up, how it looked while they were moving, if their bling would catch while the cameras was on them. And so that's why I did not do a video as soon as the photo came out. Now, just because it's a pandemic, we are not going to give them a pass for everything. We are going to correct some of their wrongs. And hopefully this has helped them out for season 14. If they have a season 14. So the first person on the list is Kandi. I think Kandi came through. When we're talking about a theme and we want somebody to come dressed as a theme, I think Kandi did that 100%. Kandi did not come to play with them. However, she did have some mishaps, and we're gonna have to talk about it. Now, Kandi, your hair, the hairstyle itself was good. We could have had a better quality hair, and I think it just should have been a little softer. Your hair to me looked like it was hard. Like if I would have touched your hair, it would have been like, hard, girl. So if we would have had a softer texture hair with the same curl in the back, same little bang, and I shouldn't have been able to see your bobby pin. I think if you would have had a better quality hair, it would have just went ahead and flipped. Your bang would have flipped. And it should have been like I could take a comb and comb right through that bang and it would have still came into a bang. I would have been able to take that comb and go right through and it would have came back with that curl. And I think you did that, Kandi. Makeup, it wasn't giving me that, but it wasn't bad either. But it wasn't giving me what you were trying to give. As well as your outfit. Now, your outfit was everything to me. Like I said, you came through. It was 100%. However, where we messed up at is with the boots. The boots did not match your leather up top. Your boots was giving me more latex, plastic kind of vibes, girl. And we ain't trying to do that. Your boots should have matched the same leather as it was up top. But I seen where you were trying to go. Kandi, you did that for me. The theme, the hair, the makeup. Now this is what we had. Destiny Child, Diana Ross, and the Supremes. They came through to the reunion. Yeah, it was three of these girls looking about just alike. I don't know what they were trying to do. I know Kenya and Cynthia are best friends, but Portia, are you a friend of theirs as well? Do y'all get y'all hair, y'all makeup done at the same place? I don't know. Do y'all have the same team? All right, so we're gonna go with Kenya. Kenya, girl, when we talk about beauty, open up a dictionary, your picture is gonna be right there. Kenya did this perfectly. Kenya, you did that. From her hair pulled up, bun right in the middle where it's supposed to be. She had the braids intertwined within the bun. Kill 'em. Hair game on point. Her dress was everything. The diamonds that she had up here, it stopped right here on her dress. But homegirl actually put black diamonds going all the way up and through her neck, all the way until about stopped right about here. Killed them. Just that little detail killed them. The big hung oversized earrings killed them. The feathers that was here, giving me that big old shoulder piece, dramatic. And then you took it all the way down with the diamonds. And then you stopped at her shoe game, and it had the same feathers around that was up here around her ankle. Kenya, beautiful makeup on point. I really don't have any critiques. If you have any critiques on Kenya, you're a hater. Like, just say you don't like the girl and keep it moving. Portia, she didn't come to play either. She did not come to play. She came to slay. All right, so now Portia, from head, her hair, it was good. It was good. I love the wet look. I love the short haircut on Portia. Portia is a beautiful woman. So no matter what hairstyle she wears, she's just beautiful. But her hair in the back, I don't know if they add tracks in the back of her hair to make it look a little bit fuller in the back, but that was the wrong thing to do. They should have took one track out of the back so it could look a little bit thinner, because her edge on this side, when it was in that little swoosh, it was swoosh, but it wasn't as thick as it was in the back. And you can just tell, I don't know, it was just thinner up here than it was in the back. So girl, I don't know who did your hair. They did a good job with the waves falling and the wet look, but it should have matched that. It was just a little too thin on that little swoosh for me. But other than that, if you're really not into detail and you just gave her a glance and a look, her hair is everything. But if you're paying attention to detail and you're just looking at her hair and you dissecting it, it need to be a little bit fuller up here, or maybe take one track out the back so it can match. Her earrings, it wasn't giving me what it was supposed to give. I know the look she was going for. It was more like a Kenya look, but Portia should have had a line of black pearls coming down from like small to a big pearl, or a big pearl to a small pearl. Black, Portia would have ate just like Kenya ate. Well, they was eating at the same table, but Kenya just had a better meal, if you get what I'm saying. Portia's shoe game was everything. Her rings, that hand wear, that's where her earring came in. We gonna give it to her. She did that. She did that. Now we come down to 50 Cent. 50 Cent. What did it do, girl? You came to the reunion. Your dress was bad, but that hair, girl, it was giving me drunken love, but it was more like tipsy in love per se. It wasn't giving me that wet look. Like, this side should have been a little bit longer and this side should have been shorter, you know? So it should have been like, and then wet, giving me that drunken love, you know what I'm saying? But it was giving me like a little bit tipsy, or just now getting dressed for the club. But that's what the hair was giving. Like, I'm about to go out, but I'm not drunk yet. I get drunk when I get to the club. That's what the hair was giving me. So it was a no for me with the hair. And the color, I didn't like the color of the wig. I think it should have been a little bit darker. But your dress, it was good. I could have done without the feathers if you would have just had it where it was just like here without the feathers. It would have been good, but the feathers, it gave me, like we said, it's a dungeon. So it gave me what it was supposed to give. It gave what it gave. Like I said, you, Kenya, Portia, all of y'all makeup was the same. The dresses looked about the same. Hey, y'all did that. Y'all did that. Y'all look like Destiny's Child. But for right now, I want my people to tell me who was the Beyonce and who was the Michelle. That's all I want to know. And y'all let me know. Leave it down in the comments. And while you're doing that, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. All right, and now we're coming on down to Drew Sidora. And we're gonna blame this on the pandemic. Her team, they didn't want their family to get sick or anything like that. Her team was not available. The person that did her hair, she might have called her cousin, was like, you know anybody that can do some hair? And then her cousin was like, let me see if my homegirl best friend could do your hair. And Drew was like, okay, tell her I need her for the reunion. And homegirl parted her hair down the middle, slicked it back in a ponytail, put them 6th grade sideburns down there, and put that what it was. It looked like some blue magic she put down there. Cause you see it didn't even stick to her face. It was just all like hanging off her face. And I'm like, Drew girl, and then they had the audacity to put some diamonds on her ponytail. And it don't even look like it was individual diamonds. It looked like it was like maybe a sheet of diamonds, and then they just tried to wrap it around the ponytail, but it actually didn't go all around the ponytail. And when Drew seen that in the mirror, she was like, girl, yeah, so you did that. I got diamonds. Let's not do that no more, Drew. It's something about Drew that I cannot put my hands on, but she's a beautiful woman. Don't get me wrong. Very beautiful woman. But it's something different about her. I don't want to say she did anything different on her face or anything like that, but it's definitely something different about Drew. Maybe she don't have the confidence when she's sitting there by herself. Drew's dress, girl, I could have did without that sheer shoulder piece with the black diamonds. If she would have took that off and just had the one dramatic piece on this end, I think I would have loved that. Or even if she would have took both shoulder pieces off and just had her dress, like I said about Cynthia's, if she would have just had that and then she had the little short skirt and with a little train at the back, I think that would have did it. But when she's just there by herself and when she's actually talking to Portia, when they take a little break, she looks kind of like she's out of her element. But she looks really, really beautiful when she's walking down the hallway and Ralph is on her arm. It's like something was different about her. Maybe he gives her that little boost of confidence that she needs to have when she's just by herself. Her overall look, it's the pandemic. Her people couldn't show up. So she had to call other people. She had to get her dress from more like a Ross or a TJ Maxx per se. But it's the pandemic. So let's not be hard on these women. She did what she had to do. She showed up. Yeah. All right, Drew. And yeah, man want a bitch like me. Hey, and yo, man want a bitch like me. Hey, come on through, Toya. Toya, you did that. Your wig, girl. The human hair flowing down your back. Everything, girl. You did that. You did that. You came out. Your dress on point. Looked like Kenya little sister. Kenya 15 years ago. Like, you was giving me that kind of vibe. Like, Kenya is my older sister. You and Kenya went shopping together. That's what y'all did. Kenya was like, you need to get that because I would have wore that about 15 years ago. Y'all went shopping together. Don't do that. You and Kenya on teams. You came through, you did that. I really don't have anything bad to say about you, girl. Your face was on point. All of these women are beautiful. So let's not do that. Toya came out and she was not playing. She looked like a little thought to me. And I loved it. We're talking about the dungeon here, people. She came out, she did what she was supposed to do. She gave, the only thing I can say, and this is a small critique as well, I don't like the old lady nail on her. I don't like that. I wanted her to come through with some long city girl nails, Megan Thee Stallion nails, like kind of like the nails Portia had. Give me that stiletto nail, that long stiletto nail, looking like you about to, you know what I'm saying? Other than that, Toya, y'all better watch out for her. Toya's bad. And she really don't even have to do much. Toya is a bad bitch. And now we're swooshing on down to Marlo, looking like a thought herself. Ow. I like Marlo. I love Marlo. I love Marlo look. From dress down, well, face down, I love Marlo look. Marlo looked amazing to me. I don't care what nobody say. She looked like the thing. Let's keep in mind, people, this is the dungeon. I need these girls to come looking like a thought. What are we not getting here, people? Why are we missing the mark, people? Marlo came looking like a thought, like she was supposed to be at the dungeon. Everything, her body was snatched. Looked good. Just had a little old piece up here. Ass about showing. Long ass skirt. Like, Marlo know what she's doing. Marlo know what she's doing. The dress is probably worth my whole life. And it was a little of nothing on her. What does that say about my life? Hey, but we're a little blessed over here. But still, what does that say about my life? Marlo came and she gave what she was supposed to give. Only thing I could say that was wrong with her hair, it was giving me that Cynthia vibe. She just had a little curl up here. But her and Cynthia probably had the same wig. It's a no-go for me. I needed the wet look. I needed the Beyonce look. If you're gonna go for it, go for it. Don't play with it. Last but not least, we talking about Shamia here. Shamia, you know you're a beautiful girl. So we don't even have to talk about looks. But we are gonna talk about these fashions. That hair was way too much for me. It was giving me Coming to America 2 times 2. And we don't need all that. That was way too much hair for you. And then you had on that velvet dress, and that was giving me hot vibes. And I was over here sweating and stuff. And then you added on the glove. And then you added on diamonds. Then you added on the feathers. It was just way too much. I can see that your husband gave you his credit card, and you say, oh, I'm finna ball out. I'm finna show these motherfuckers up. Now, in my opinion, it wasn't the worst. It wasn't the best. Well, it could have been the worst. But I need y'all in the comments. Get down in them comments. Tell me who y'all think was the best dress, worst dress. Let me know. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to your boy. And of course, you know I'll be that. If you have something to say about me, I'll be that. And let's remember, if you dislike any of my videos, I don't like you either. All right, now, you can also find me on my homegirl YouTube channel. Her name is Bobby Bobcat. That's BOBBIKAT.
Thank you for stopping by Bobby's Spot.
She commentates on celebrity gossip, politics, which I try to stay away from. And we just be over there and we have a great time. We are actually called the Cub Gang.
Gang, motherfucker, gang.
And you see that video? Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And share our videos. And like we always say in the South, come back now, you hear?